714, welcome back. Former New Orleans Mayor Marc Morial taking part in an event today to bring together black leaders in politics, business, civil rights, community advocacy, and much more. Ahead of that, Mr. Morial is going to be on Xavier's campus for a statue dedicated to renowned civil rights leader Dr. Norman C. Francis, former president of Xavier. Mr. Morial has close ties to Xavier through his mother, his father, also worked alongside Dr. Francis and Mayor Morial. Good morning, call. Here to talk to us this morning. Welcome back. How you doing?
Always good. Always good to be in Nola.
Yes. And when we talk about those close ties, one could argue without Xavier University, it may have not been Marc Morial.
There would not have been because, of course, Xavier, my father finished Xavier, was a classmate of Dr. Francis. Mm-hmm. My mother attended Xavier before she went on to Boston University. And my mother worked some 30 years as a dean and an administrator at Xavier. I had the great opportunity to hold an honorary degree from Xavier, but also to work there as an adjunct professor when I was a young lawyer. So Xavier and my sister attended Xavier, and many family members attended Xavier. So Xavier is a quintessential New Orleans institution, now 100 years old. And wherever I go, Seattle to Miami to New York to Chicago to LA, I meet Xavier grads. They're pharmacists, they're doctors, they are corporate executives, they're lawyers, they're in the field of communications and entertainment. Xavier has produced an incredible array of talent, not only for this city, but for the nation.
Yeah, and changed the lives of many a family in New Orleans and around the world, as you put it. My mother's an alum of Xavier, graduated from the pharmacy school in 1993, had me at 17, but was able to go on through pharmacy school, and because of that, I'm here today. Talk about that legacy.
Xavier cares. Xavier has faculty and administrators. It's a student-centered institution. You know, some institutions seem to be so big and so impersonal. Xavier is personal. It administers to the student. It focuses on the student. Dr. Francis's legacy is, he is one of the, and I would dare say in my own view, the top American educator of the last 60 years. Why? He took Xavier, a great institution, but a smaller institution, and turned it into a powerhouse with a niche in pharmacy, in pre-med, and in the sciences. And now under Dr. Barrett, with Xavier's embrace of now building a medical school, that's just another giant leap forward for the great Xavier University.
So that dedication is today, but then after that today, you've got another rally that you're participating in. Talk about that.
So there's a State of the People tour. New Orleans is one stop on that tour. The National Urban League is partnering with the leaders and the organizers led by Angela Rye. And the idea is to go out to the community and listen to the people on many of the pressing and challenging issues that we face with the advent of this Trump, and Trumpism is what I call it. It's more than a personality, it's more than a president. It's Trumpism as a movement, and the cutbacks in civil rights and the disinvestments of education, and the challenges to things like Medicaid and those things that really provide a compassionate safety net for people. They're now under attack, as is the rule of law. So it's designed to hear people, and at the end of the State of the People tour, in about a month to 6 weeks, they will announce or release a plan of action to help push back against this, but also to create a vision of a 21st century America.
Now, I've already gotten the rep, but I do want to ask you this. Having this conversation here in New Orleans, many a municipality trying to figure out how to deal with a lot of the changes that are going on in D.C., but we also find ourselves at a crossroads here with the mayoral election and the big change likely coming to New Orleans. You endorse anybody yet?
I'm not endorsing anybody, but I'll be meeting with each of the major candidates to talk to them. And this is what I want to say. The debate should not be a debate on personality. The debate that these candidates, and I'm going to challenge them here publicly, is to have a debate about the future of the city. What's your plan for public safety? What's your plan for jobs and economic development? What's your plan for housing? What's your plan for infrastructure? What's your plan for management of water and drainage? What is your plan? How are you going to work with Baton Rouge? How are you going to deal with the situation in Washington? What are the opportunities for there to be a greater cooperative working relationship in the region, amongst the parishes in the region, on infrastructure, on, if you will, public safety, on flood control. So these candidates need to have a debate, they need to have plans, and it needs to be elevate the conversation beyond, oh, this is my resume, these are my qualifications, to a conversation about the future of the city. The city, like every American city, post-COVID is now at an important crossroads. This election is critical, and there needs to be a vigorous conversation about the future of the city. That's my challenge.
All right. Thank you, sir, for coming here this morning. We do appreciate it. That State of the People rally is set for tonight at 6 over at McDonough 35. You should register. We got a link for you to do that on the links tab. Real quick, let's get over to